I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Welcome back, y'all. Okay, we're all here and happy to be here. Welcome to the AfterBuzz show for 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I'm your host, Alex Bowers, and I'd like to introduce you to my wonderful co-hosts. We have Linda Antwi.
Hello.
I'm going to skip through. We have Stacey Olivas. We have Ashley Bowden.
Hey, y'all.
You know, Linda's going to hit us up with all the good tea, y'all, later on. There's a lot, so prepare to sip, okay? Stacey has a question for us later on for a special segment. And Ashley, we're vibing. We're vibing. That's the whole thing. Yolanda is actually hiding a lot, you guys. So we've heard that a lot of people are buzzing about. So we're going to find that out later on with Linda as well. What were your overall thoughts on the episode, ladies?
Good season. The season's fire. I feel like it's good. I'm excited. Last season was slower. I wasn't like feeling the cast as much, but this season's good. So much drama already that I like it. I like it.
It was a very good episode. And one word that I can describe it with is delusional. It's a lot of delusional people on this season.
I love it. I mean, I first started watching 90 Days because of the drama of it, right? So I feel like they brought back the drama this season, and that's what is making me excited.
Yeah.
Like, the couple seem like you said, maybe a little delusional, but like so juicy and good, you know? Like, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till they meet. Like, get over there real quick.
Yeah.
Right. I agree. I'm on my toes right now, but I will say that I just hope that it continues like this. Let's continue at this pace. Let's keep it going. I don't want to see everyone going to meet whoever for forever. You know,
Right.
I want this. Okay, we meet. I need some action throughout the whole season, but we shall see. Can't judge yet.
Yeah.
Right now, it's fun. We're loving it. It's like a new relationship, like some of these relationships, you know?
Yeah.
They're super happy right now, and then later on,
Yeah, we're in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, we're in the honeymoon phase right now, absolutely. I want to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to start with Lisa and her baby love, Usman. So, you guys, just a reminder, Lisa is 52 from Pennsylvania, and Usman is 30 from Nigeria. She's to me, I just want to say this, she's very controlling. I got that when she said, he made a music video and it should have been a ghost or something or a shadow.
Oh, yeah, of me.
And not another woman. I want to know your thoughts.
This is why I brought up the delusional piece, because it's like, ma'am, this is supposed to be a depiction of his art and not literal real life.
Right.
So I think she was just a bit delusional and didn't really realize the reality of it. You don't necessarily fit his brand.
I thought it was interesting how she was like, I also made him call up the editor and cut out all those parts of the Nigerian girl playing her part. And then when she said that she wanted to, when she gets married, she wants to have more say in his career, I was like, what you know about talent management?
Exactly. I was thinking that too. I said, what you gonna do?
Right.
Nothing.
What you're gonna do is kill his career is what you're gonna do.
Before it even gets started.
Yeah. Soja Boy, tell him.
I just don't. I'm like trying to figure out this couple still, like how they even like the chemistry between them even. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm just like lost for words with them because like I see kind of like Angela vibes with her a little bit, but then also like she wants him to give up everything, and then she's already getting jealous online, about like the girls he's following, all this stuff like that. It's like he's popular over there,
and I don't even know that
he's gonna get more popular.
I don't even know that I see real chemistry. It just seems like very mechanical from his part. You know what I mean? He's like, because I'm watching the interaction between them, and I'm like, this is not a pleasant interaction. She's basically railing in on him like, I want this when I get there. I want this to happen. It wasn't like a fun, positive conversation. So I was like, yeah, he's definitely just dealing with this to get what he wants, and he's out.
And I think a new twist is going to be that he's Muslim too in Nigeria, and she's Christian.
Yeah.
And if he is coming from a strict Muslim background, I think that that's going to be an interesting twist once she gets there. I think she's going to have a rude awakening. Like she thinks she's going to go there and get all crazy and, you know, not wear condoms and do all that stuff, hold hands and all that stuff. Well, you might be in for a rude awakening if he is truly like to his religion and all of that.
I feel like she has this inner party girl that she like wants to let out, and she's like, "Let's go!" But then like she goes over there, and it's like, "Hello, it's the complete opposite of what you're. I got a career going in this. I'm not always."
I think he'd be in for a rude awakening as well when he comes to the States and realizes, even though I'm sure he already knows, that he has the same name as another artist. It's not going to work out this way. It's not easy, I think.
Well, I think it's a play on that.
Yeah.
I think he knows. Yeah, he knows.
sure.
That's why he picked that name, Soja Boy.
Yeah.
Because it's a play on Soulja Boy.
But if you have a plan to come to the States, wouldn't you think to change the name before you get here?
Back to what I started with, delusional. There's a lot of delusional people this season.
I thought her friends Rocky and Kathy, that was like an interesting interaction when she went and told them that she was going to Nigeria, and Rocky was like, "So soldier, like is he a soldier, like a soldier?" I was like, "Are you like, are you being real
okay?
right now, or
Yeah.
was that supposed to be a joke? Because you sound ridiculous, really." What I also wanted to say real quick too was when they were video chatting and Usman said, "Just calm down." He said it exactly like Michael.
Yeah.
Just calm down. Calm down, Lisa. Calm down, Michael.
I wanted to ask, is Lisa our Angela?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. She's definitely Angela.
She's our Angela.
She's gonna get crazier, I think.
Oh,
You think she's going to get crazier than Angela?
Oh, yeah.
No,
I don't
know
think
about
so.
Angela. No, Angela.
I don't know. I think Angela's...
queen. But
I call her Angela
undefeated.
2.0.
Okay, we'll go with that. 2.0. There's only one Ange, but yeah, 2.0. I agree. Moving on to Darcy and Tom. There's a lot going on with them, but not really. I didn't get as much as I wanted, obviously, because he's MIA. Is anyone surprised by Tom's actions, or is this typical Tom?
Posting pictures of the women?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was weird how they blocked each other, and then it's like they haven't talked for a while, and then he's out with the girl, so that's a bad thing.
But
You
I
know what
mean, no, but I mean, for this, she's just talking about, in this episode, she's just talking about how he's not there. Like, you know, they got back together, so it seemed, right after the reunion.
Yeah.
And then now he's just, there's no communication. It's kind of like it was right before they even had the reunion.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think that they were back together, so it was weird to have them on. So I was also really interested in what are they going to do with this couple, because like she even alluded to, if you're going to fly to New York just to have me come to New York to break up with me, we've done that. We've been down that road with 90 Days. So is that what it is?
Yeah.
But I think that what I loved that I thought was like Darcy all day was when she was talking to camera and she started crying. I was like, that's
Darcy.
her, like she's emotional and she really wants love, and I was like, okay, let's see where they're gonna take this.
Right.
And Tom's kind of just like, oh, but I want to meet up with you, I want to have dinner, but they're still like unclear. They're blocked on social media. Like I feel like that's, and you're not talking. Like how are you in a relationship? That's
It's
what I'm like,
really,
it's not.
It's one of those things where it's just like, just let it go.
Yeah.
It's time to walk away.
Back to what you said when Darcy said, you know, if you're coming over here to break up with me, we can do that over the phone. I'm like, there you go, Darcy. Like a backbone, because normally she'd be like, okay, you know, yeah. And then she'd make up this whole scenario like he's probably coming to propose. You know, we didn't get that, Darcy. It's just, listen, I'm not about to deal with this. Like you said, I've been here, done that, and it wasn't pretty. Yeah. And I'm not going to let that happen again.
Jesse had like a lot of effect on her. So now you can tell she's changing. She's not as vulnerable.
Not a pushover.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll definitely see more of them, or more of her.
What do you guys think of her wedding dress trying on? with her sister Stacey.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
cute.
I thought that she was legit trying it on for like to get married, and
Yeah.
it was
So
for
she's-
business.
Yeah.
I'm just curious where this couple's going. Yeah, what's going to happen? I feel like more women are going to come into play.
Oh, we
and there's
know
gonna
what's
be
gonna
drama.
happen.
Oh.
We know. We know. Okay, so moving on to a big personality, Ed.
Big Ed.
Big Ed. I love Big Ed. And Rosemarie. I just kind of want to talk about her first.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts, ladies? Because I have mine on how she is now that you kind of get to know her a little bit.
Who?
Rosemarie.
Have we got to
I
know
feel
her?
like I feel like I don't know her enough yet.
I feel like she's in it. I mean, her life's going to be a lot better over here.
Yeah.
What they showed, it's how she lives over there. Like, she's winning the lotto right now.
Well, we find out that Ed doesn't want kids and he wants to get snipped.
Yeah, he wants to get a
And
vasectomy.
she wants kids. Do you think this is going to be like a huge issue for her or not?
Yes.
Really? You do?
She's only 23.
She's young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he again? Like 50 something?
52?
54.
54.
54
So
and
he
she's
needs to
23.
kind of come down to reality and realize that,
Yeah.
probably going to be a problem.
And her sister texted Ed and said she needs money for her store. Do you think that Rosemarie was behind that at all? And her sister texting Ed
Yes.
for money? You
Yes.
do? Without even really, really getting to know her?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You automatically think,
I think so. I think that she wanted to ask for money, but didn't want to seem like she was the one that was asking for money.
Mhm.
So, like, hey, you know that I live with my sister. The store might not be doing well, which means I might be homeless and she might be homeless, and you're coming to stay with us. Therefore, send money now because we can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Hustle us.
yeah. It's wild. This whole thing.
But I also think too. Sorry.
Oh,
I
yeah.
also think too that a lot of times foreigners think that Americans are all filthy rich, and so they think it's nothing to send money all the time. And I think that we have a little bit of a case of that here, where, like you said, she thinks that she's going to have a better life in America, and he's going to provide everything for her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's common in the Philippines. Like, I have a friend whose dad married 2 different Asians, like Filipino ladies, and the same thing happens at money home, like all the time. Like, it's common. Like, that's how it is. It's like tradition, kind of, I guess.
But
I don't
he's
know for
sending
facts,
gifts
but-
that he doesn't even know is getting there. We found that out last episode, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, he doesn't, the gifts aren't really, they haven't made it there, but he's spending so much money on shipping. It just doesn't make sense.
My understanding that it wasn't going to get there before he got there.
Is that what it is?
That's what I kind of gathered from that.
But it will get there.
So
Hopefully.
Or is it like, send another one?
in my news and gossip, the boxes have arrived. She's gotten the gifts.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
One of the
okay.
dresses she's wearing when we meet her is one of the dresses he sent.
Oh, thank you for the little early tea.
Yeah, but I mean, he's shopping for his lady.
Yeah.
He's proud of that.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely.
And I think it's a little interesting that he hasn't been in a relationship in 15 years?
Or like 20.
20
years.
20
28 years?
28.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
It's wild.
Interesting.
So we're gonna see.
That's
I
a
feel like
whole
we're gonna
life.
see him just give so much, and I don't know that he'll get as much in return, obviously, because
He won't.
she's just learning. She, like you said, she's
Yeah.
23. She's bright-eyed, and we're gonna see how this all plays out. Moving on to Geoffrey and Varya. Geoffrey again is 43 from Tennessee, and Varya is 30 from Russia. Okay, so he's on his way to visit this girl, and meanwhile, her friends are like, you do not need to be in the same hotel as him. Like, no, girl. Thoughts on the friends? Were they doing too much, or were they just being protective of her?
Being protective. You don't know him.
Yeah, I think they were giving her sound advice.
And some people are good with reading people.
Yeah.
Like, just from a picture. So. No.
Thoughts on
Just from
that?
I mean,
agree.
that,
It's
like,
just-
You don't know him.
right.
He's from a different country. Yeah, you guys have talked for 7 months, but you have never physically seen him. So you're now going to meet him, and in 5 minutes, you guys are going to stay at a hotel for 2 weeks together. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. What if he is an aggressive personality or a psycho or whatever the case may be? You're stuck there with him.
Right.
For safety purposes. I mean, I think her friends were definitely being protective and giving her sound advice.
Yeah. And when the two meet, their energy is a little off.
He was
Yeah.
so weird.
It's just like,
You think it was him? Or?
Yeah, because
Okay.
she was trying to be all like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited!" She cried.
Yeah.
Finally, woo woo. She's like trying to make small talk, and he was just looking at her. And I was like, what is this? What part, what's happening with you right now?
Yeah.
You're going full on, like maybe it's nerves, or maybe he's tired because he spent 20 hours traveling. But a part of me is just like,
he's hiding something.
That's the other side of
like
it.
he's like,
or it could just be weird, like to know you've been talking to this person and then like you're finally seeing them and you're like, okay, so what are we gonna talk about?
But you want to propose to them.
Yeah, but you
like,
want to.
I know.
Where's the effort? Like, she's like, stop hugging me like a dad or like a father. Or whatever.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
you're hugging me like a dad.
I think he's like taken back because maybe he didn't expect her to be how she was. Maybe like more forward or something. Or maybe he expected her to be more passive. I don't know. But he just seems like, I don't know.
He just seemed a little unsure.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying to fill out the situation, fill out the vibe. And
Yeah, and he's been through a lot. So I
Yeah.
think once they warm up, it'll be better for them. Hopefully. Cross his fingers.
Linda doesn't look so
It's gonna be
convinced.
pure drama.
I'm
I
ready.
can't wait.
Let's
I'm
go.
It's
ready.
gonna be pure drama.
Let-
I don't
let it
think
go.
it's gonna get all lovey dovey. I think it's gonna be drama.
Ooh, you must have some tea, Linda. Oh, no comment. Okay, you guys, it's time for Avery and Ashley. Avery is 32 from Washington, and not Ashley, Ash.
Ash.
Ashley. Ash is 38 from Australia. So, what are your thoughts on him? Is he just saying the things that she wants to hear, like she believes, or do you think he truly cares for her?
I don't know. Like I said last week, Ash is fine. So
That's it. That's all.
He's
Whatever you
fine.
say is good.
well, no. She's got to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good-looking guy, and he's got the gift of gab.
And coaching
I mean,
single
even
ladies.
even her grandma was like, "Oh yeah, he's cute." You know, grandma grabbed the phone like, "Oh, I see what you see." You know, so I think she needs to be cautious and just kind of walk into it cautiously optimistic.
Especially with kids.
Right.
He
Yeah,
has
I was
a
surprised
10-year-old.
to meet this Taj kid and to find out that he was married before and has a 10-year-old, and so has a dad. He is a dad that has partial custody. So I thought that was a thing. I thought it was interesting that when she brought up like, "Are you sure you're gonna be able to bring him over?" and he was like, "Yeah, she'll be fine with that." Are you sure?
Yeah, because as a mom, I
Right.
wouldn't be okay with
That's
it.
right.
That's
Yeah.
where like the talker, like he's smooth talker.
That's what I
He
mean.
knows
He's
what
a
to-
fast talker.
And then when we saw the preview for next week where the flower shop guy was like, yeah, he's got women like all the time. I thought that was a sign. And from last week's episode where he got hacked, but only her photos got hacked and deleted, all of those are like signs to me that
Red
something's going on, that
flags.
maybe, like you said, he's a good looking guy, but maybe this is his trip to America. I don't know.
We'll see.
But I'm wondering, does he really need her for that? You know what I mean? Like, he has access to a lot of different women. And I'm sure he's not, like, struggling financially.
Yeah.
I don't know his finances, but I'm sure he's okay.
But if you want to come to the States, like, if that's what he wants, why not? I mean, you have all these women, but when you find one that'll let you get over here,
That's
it's like,
it.
all right, thank
That's
you.
it.
But it
I think he
doesn't
might
seem...
like her. I think he likes her too. Like she seems like she's cool, has a good personality.
And
fun,
I don't-
I'm
stuff like
saying,
that.
but if that's the case, then that's the perfect person to pick.
That's right.
I don't think that she's so easy to get over on, though. She seems like she puts her foot down with him.
I think that I don't think that she's easy, but I don't think that she's hard either. Like, I would pick her too if that was my choice, because only thing she's worried about is I don't know if he's just saying this because he's a love doctor, okay, but she doesn't have any like true concerns about it, you know. She's going with it.
And her parents know her, and so when she talked about her relationship for the first time, by the way, in 9 months to her parents, and also I'm going to Australia, her mom did say to camera she makes bad decisions when it comes to relationships, and your parents know you, so
maybe that's why she kept everything from them. I was like, I'm just gonna do it.
To the last minute,
Think of the kids.
All right, Yolanda and Williams.
Oh, yo,
Now what?
Y'all, this is a hot, buttery mess.
I feel like last week it was poor Yolanda, and this week it's Yolanda.
I still like her.
Yolanda. Does he have an English accent to you?
No.
No.
That is a black man.
That's a black man all day long.
Not that black men can't have English accents, but
we know he's
he's Nigerian.
He's no Idris.
He's not an
I
Idris
mean,
Elba.
the not
He's
FaceTiming
African.
thing.
We don't know Nigerian specifically, but I would say that he's either Nigerian or Guinean.
He's
One
like-
of those two.
He's Michael, because that's what he sounds to me.
Michael's Nigerian, right?
Nigerian. Yeah.
Did we find out who he is actually? Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay.
You're gonna have to watch it, the full news and gossip
The full
weekly next to find out.
Yes,
Damn.
absolutely. He didn't know the airport name.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, go to Manchester.
Let me just hang up the phone.
LAX? Oh, go to LAX.
Let me just hang up the phone real quick, Google it, and I'll text you right back.
Right. Her daughter is just shaking her head at this point. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna just go over here with you just so that you know that he's not right. That would be tough for me. I'd be like, we're not going. I'm sorry, but as much as I could, I would fight.
I would
having my
literally
mom go
close
over
the
there.
laptop. Like, Mom, we're not doing this.
Yeah. If you want to go to London and have a girls trip, we'll do that.
Yeah.
But we're not doing all this.
No.
This fool like almost hung up the phone on you as soon as you started asking any questions.
Would your moms listen, do you think, to you?
Oh yeah.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would
Okay.
yours?
She would, yeah.
She would, Stacey?
About like dating a guy that she met online?
Yes.
Probably not. I don't know.
I think Mom,
That's what I'm thinking
I'm
about.
very convincing.
Younger
Absolutely
man?
not. We're
Probably.
not doing this. You don't know how social media works.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yes,
hit
that's
with
the
that.
thing. Like one
no.
guy hits you up and you have to approve that like request on the message and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, it's this hot guy. Come on, like that's sad.
It's a lot. It
Don't
is.
answer
But
those if you don't know those people.
we shall see. But I feel like her story will be the most interesting story.
Yeah,
of all the
I'm
couples.
waiting for them to fly into London
Me
and
too.
see what's really going on.
Do you think we're gonna
Pop it.
see him?
I
Like
do.
actually see him? Like
No.
No?
I
You
I
think she's
don't.
gonna show? He's not gonna show.
I think
at
he's
all?
going to
Or-
be a no-show.
Linda just has a T, so don't even ask Linda.
I mean,
I
I'll
hope
say
it-
I don't know.
Okay. We'll take it for now.
Yeah.
Stephanie and Erica, our first same-sex couple.
Oh, yes.
We met them this episode, and I really like them. They're just very colorful and just happy. You know what I mean? Like, I saw
That's
her
a good-
hair, and I'm
yeah.
just like, a breath of fresh air. So I think of any couple, this will be just that. Like the couple where we can just, I don't feel like we'll get a lot of negative vibes from them. Do you do? I'm getting faces.
I think it's going to get toxic.
You
I think There's gonna
do?
be drama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I feel like this is probably the lightest couple we have right now.
But I really like the way they picked this cast. They're
Yeah.
like all interesting. She's a
Yeah.
YouTuber.
She
you
starts
know,
with the
like-
pizza song.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, girl, let's do this. Let's go. Add some positive energy in the show because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But y'all really think it's gonna be
Oh yeah.
a train wreck?
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing?
Because in the preview, we saw how they were staying in the hotel and they already were having a fight. And I don't even know how many days they're into it, but they were like fighting right then and there.
Yeah.
She's about to walk out. I was like, ooh, what's happening?
Where the popcorn
Let's
at?
do that. Exactly.
Okay. I think it's gonna be interesting to see her come out to her mom this time. I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to this. 90 Day, we haven't really had everyone on the spectrum, and I feel like representation for a show this big is very important. So I'm
Absolutely.
very happy
Agreed.
to actually
Yeah.
have a same-sex couple. So this will be fun to watch and interesting to see how she goes about, like I said, coming out to her mom. It's a
I
big
know. I
step.
was like, oh my God, you haven't even told your mom you're bisexual.
Yeah.
How is
On
this going to work?
TV,
On
that's
TV,
the
you're going to break the
drama.
news to
You
her?
better go
Lord.
quick, girl. Quick.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead and tell her and run.
Yeah, and run. Go to Australia immediately. Okay, you guys, special segment time. Stacey, what you got really quick? Just one question.
Okay. Oh, there's so many. Okay. Would you date someone that initially lied about their looks to you? So, like, say that you met them online. Would that be a deal breaker? Like, would you just be like, nope, I'm not going to date you. You look a lot different from your pictures.
It depends. Like,
so?
it really depends. So if you say you're 6'4" and you're looking at me 5'2", then we have a problem.
For
We have a huge problem.
Oh, God.
It's bye, goodbye.
Is that a deal?
And that's
breaker?
just,
Yeah.
you can't, come on.
I think for extreme situations like that, it would definitely be a deal
But
breaker.
a couple inches, no?
No, but I would look at you like, why are you lying about something so
Obvious.
minor?
Something I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just stupid.
Yeah.
So I would probably lose some respect for you. I can't say that it's going to be a deal breaker, but I would lose respect.
Mm-hmm. Linda, you agree?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I agree.
Okay.
But like, I don't know. You can't be 5'2" and say you're 6'4", and then
That's
me
ridiculous.
think that
Big
I'm
Ed.
gonna go on a second date with you. Like, you're clearly delusional,
Mhm.
and you're not 6'4". And so, what did you think when we were gonna meet up in person? That would just be like, oh, that's cool. You lied for X amount of time.
Yeah. You can say
But in that case, is it really? Because what did he say? He was 5'2" and he's really 4'11".
And he said he looked a lot different. It would be a deal
But
breaker.
But
she
it's
can
different.
see
She thinks that
him.
they're going to
Yeah.
be on eye level.
No, I think he's shorter than her.
Yeah.
He's
and
shorter
now,
than her.
Yeah, she thinks that they're going to be eye level because he says, oh, I'm 5'2" as well. And then she's looking down. So you don't, it may be, maybe she dates tall guys normally. She's like, okay, I'll date someone, eye level. If it matters. Some people, it doesn't matter. They don't care.
And I don't even think it's
But-
so much his height. I think it's more so that he's different. He looks different.
Yeah.
He's different looking. So
Yeah.
I
He
think
has a
I
big
think-
personality.
But he can grow on you.
yeah,
he can
for
grow on
sure.
you.
He has
He's
such a
funny.
great personality.
Yeah. When he said smoking stunts your growth
Mm-hmm.
to the person taking his bag, I'm like, I really like him. That's
Yeah.
when I
He's
like
cute.
officially like, yeah. And then his emotional moment with the daughter, I'm like,
That was
yeah,
sweet.
he's really great.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, moving on to news and gossip. Linda has plenty.
Okay, let's see if we can get to most of it. Okay, so first up, Yolanda. So Yolanda, and her last name is Leek. Knew she was being catfished before she went on the show. Here you see her saying basically, don't believe the hype, but she's looking great, looking happy, looking healthy. So here's what her story is. She knew before going on 90 Days that Williams was catfishing her. However, she still applied for the show because she wanted to be on the show because she wanted to get that show money. She also wrote a book, and she wanted to promote the book, which we're going to see on the show, about how she lost all this weight. So she's kind of in on this whole storyline. So I felt bad before, but I kind of don't feel bad now. And then to move on, she was dating, online dating. That's what I call it, online dating, because you never met. So this guy named Ush, and he did Instagram live story with Frauded by TLC, and basically outed her and said, I have the receipts. She told me she did this, it's all fake, and she did it for the money, and she did it for the publicity, and she did it to promote her book. So then she goes on. So then, so there are two Nigerian guys involved. The guy that we just showed you, he's the guy that everyone thought was the guy that was scamming her, but that is not Williams. She was talking to another Nigerian guy, which was Ush. Now those are the receipts. Guys, you can go anywhere on my DMs. You can hit up 90 Day Fiance now, and you'll be able to see more of this in detail. But it's the back and forth conversation where she basically says that she's in on it. She's on a contract, so she can't say much more. But that she knows he's a fake. And then we found out that she knows the guy, the other second Nigerian guy, and we have photos, so you got to make sure to tune in to 90 Day Fiance Weekly. Oh, we
Not
posted it.
the
Look,
photos.
can we blow that one up so people can see it?
Wait, this is the other guy?
This is the other Williams, but this is the true Williams.
Stop.
This is the true Williams.
Wait.
Yeah. So, and it gets really convoluted because Hank Kawa, if I'm saying that right, Instagrammer, found his account, tagged him. Then this guy deleted the account. It's like a whole messy thing. So it's a whole thing, guys. Yeah, it's a lot going on. And then there's just so much more to her story. She's actually dating. So they're saying this. So the Nigerians didn't work out. Williams a scam. It's a catfish. so are you still dating? And she says, yeah, she's dating. And the guy that you see in this hat apparently is stateside. So she says, that's why I'm dating locally now. He's my first date. I'm dating now. He's very nice and a hard worker. We don't know his name. We just have the photo. So I know that that's a lot, guys, but just say it's like this.
Is he real?
He might be kind of fine, though.
He might be
I'm
fine.
like, I'm trying to figure, is he real?
2 Nigerian dudes, one was a scammer, one was not. She was in an online relationship with both of them. They've both been exposed, and now, if you guys don't want spoilers, don't listen to my voice, but apparently she's now moved on, so we'll know that it doesn't work out, or if it ever did, and she's now dating stateside with this new dude.
Possibly.
Make sense?
If he's real.
If he's real, and if that's real. Avery and Ash. So Avery and Ash, we talked about last week that Avery and Ash. There we go. He couldn't come over because he was bankrupt. He had bankruptcy issues. Turns out, guys, after filming 90 Day Fiance, he's been over to Seattle twice. So we guess he fixed the whole bankruptcy passport issue and has come out to see Avery a couple of times. So good on them. Moving on to Usman and Lisa. She's so cute.
She is cute.
So Usman and Lisa, guys, Usman is not only a rapper, singer, he's also a movie star, and he's starred in a movie. And you'll definitely have to check out our full weekly show for that. But he's been in a movie, and Lisa is kind of like not liking how much fame she's starting to realize that he has. So it's not just about the rapping in the songs, it's all this. Like, he's a bona fide star in Nigeria. So we'll see more to that. I posted this photo just because I thought it was interesting. The Angela meet Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
Angela 2.0. Both Nigerian men, both hospice care workers.
Oh, wow.
Both, try to use sex as a lure. Both sound like a pack-a-day habit. Both in early 50s with the men in their 30s. Both monitor their men's social media accounts, and both insanely jealous of women in their men's lives.
But why did they list that like a fact?
I know.
Which part isn't a fact?
Both sound like a pack-a-day habit.
They listed it.
But they said sound like.
Oh.
Sound like. Didn't say they do.
Funny.
Although we know that Angela, does smoke heavily.
She loves a good cigarette.
Yeah.
A little sig.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sweet baby Lisa. I just thought I would leave you guys with that meme.
Sweet
And on that
Raw
note,
dogs. Hilarious.
Oh
my gosh.
This is too much. Okay. Lisa is too much.
That took a minute.
This was honestly a really good episode. A good 2 episodes. We're going strong.
Yes.
I want to know any quick predictions you ladies have for
your
what's to come.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Who wants to go first? No one?
I will. So my prediction is that so we've met 6 couples so far?
Yeah.
I think 5 out of the 6, 7? 6 out of the 7 couples are going to explode, and 1 will survive.
Who do you think?
Who do I think is going to survive? I think Avery and Ash are going to survive it.
Really?
Not
Yeah.
Lisa?
Interesting.
And Soja Boy?
Oh, no.
Heck no.
She didn't watch our News and Weekly
No.
last week. They
Ashley.
are been over, got married, and are no longer together.
Been there, done that? Wow. Okay.
I actually think that Big Ed and Rosemarie might just work out.
I agree.
I think they might just work out. That's my prediction.
And I think it's only because she's wanting a better life for her son. This is just me. And so I think she'll just, whatever she wants to say, she'll swallow it, And I think with him, he's truly like in love with her. But I think on her end, the only reason it would work out is because she's just going with the flow. Stacey?
I think Avery and Ash are going to work out. That's the couple that I think they have the most in common, the most chemistry, the most, they both work out. They like all that health stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're the only ones.
I can dig it. Where can they find you, ladies?
You guys
Everyone.
can find me all over social media at Stacey_Olivas and at 90 Day Fiance now. Send me all your news, all your gossip, all your craziness.
Yes.
Guys, Linda is so girly all across social media. Make sure to tune in to our next show, 90 Day News Weekly, where we break down all the latest and the greatest.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Ms. Ashley Marie.
You can find me all over at Hey Alex Bowers. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.